Okay, so now we have a work in progress. I'm painting. I've started painting the Mantic Games Ghoul. As you can see, I've already cut out from the sprue. Nothing much. Only that the first miniature has been primed black. Unfortunately, since my painting isn't so good, I've decided to start with black. So the first thing first, using an old Citadel Colors bottle, which basically is finished. This is gun metal, by the way. Yeah, gun metal. I've used blue tack to hold the miniature, at least the bottom half of the miniature, onto the bottle so that it's easier for me to paint. For instance, if I do it like this, at least I can angle it from any angle I want. See? Next, I have a cork. Since the thing is the clothes are like going over the side, so I had to make do with a cork rather than with a bottle, because the bottle is a bit too wide. So the only thing we could do is we put it on a little bit more blue tack. Maybe I should move it a bit more to this side, here. Then after that, it should be looking good. So yeah, it's also primed. It's not completely primed yet, as you can see here and there. And after that, we have the head, which is this little bugger. It's a bit difficult to paint him up. Probably have to glue it onto the neck of the top half eventually, as soon as possible actually, because it's difficult to hold the figure or to hold the head. Blah. To hold the head while I'm painting. Now, the thing is, I've discovered, thanks to Brendan, aka Laisu, method to keep my paint wet most of the time. What we have here is just a standard airtight Tupperware. I got mine from IKEA, pretty damn cheap. Okay, and then we have the whole. This is baking paper. Yeah, you heard that right. It's baking paper. Can use grease tight. Now, how do you keep it dry, wet? Is that you add a layer of water at the bottom of it. Now, since it's airtight, the water vapor doesn't get too dry, so it keeps the paint all wet inside. And since the paint does not go to since it's grease proof, at least it's non-stick, the paint doesn't seep through to the other side, as you can see over here. See? This allows the whole thing to be kept damp, and the paint doesn't dry that quickly. Well, whenever you're done with it, you should close. You should get a bigger Tupperware in the first place. Now, what do I use to hold the water is I just use serviettes. You can get this pretty damn cheap, or if you're really dirt cheapskate, you can get one from McDonald's or KFC or whichever fast food restaurant that you go to. Yeah, you get a couple extra. Wipe your mouth, wipe your hands, and take the rest home. Ta-da! Instant cheapskate method of doing it. So now, the only thing that you've got to buy this is baking paper, a Tupperware, airtight of course, a little bit of water, and serviette. Of course, paint. But yeah, this would solve a lot of problems. It will keep your paint dry, keep your paint wet, and it saves a lot of money later on. Unlike you get something like this. This is terrible. This is a waste of paint. This is something I'm trying to avoid all this while. So yeah, method by Laisu. I think he found it on one of the forums as well. So yeah, thank you to whoever made this in the first place. Thank you for the idea. Thank you for the concept. This is superb. Okay, And that's it from me, Master.